Hey guys, welcome to PhoneRadar. This is Chetan, and in this video we are going to do the gaming demo of the Nokia Lumia 830 smartphone, and we'll check out the performance of the smartphone based on the games we play. So talking about the technical aspect, this smartphone comes with a 5-inch 720p display, and along with that the internal specs are the Qualcomm Snapdragon 400 processor with the 4 Cortex A7 cores at 1.2 GHz each, and there's Adreno 305 GPU along with 1 GB RAM. And this phone runs Windows Phone 8.1 OS with the Denim update, so that's the latest update, and everything is pretty much optimized. We have loved the performance of the smartphone on multitasking, on the normal usage as well, but we'll have to now check out how good this would be on gaming. So the first game that we are going to play here is the Asphalt 8 Airborne, which is a pretty graphic loaded game, but Asphalt has been very much optimized for Windows Phone devices. Based on the smartphone, you would be getting a different version of the game. So this is unlike the Android phones where the same game would be optimized internally with the separate 720p or 1080p plays. But here it is already optimized, and you can see that the game is being played pretty well. There are no pixel drops, there's no lagging at all. It's going on very decently. The game is being played without an issue. So the Asphalt 8 is always one of those smart games which we try to use and play so that we can understand how well the graphics are being loaded by the smartphone. And the Adreno 305 GPU here does seem to be doing a pretty neat job here. So the next game that we would be playing here is the Dead Earth Trigger Man. So this is another game where you would see a lot of graphics, and the other good thing here to understand is the touch response of the smartphone. The recent device that we had checked was the Microsoft Lumia 535, which is a budget based device, but still we weren't impressed with the touch response because the smartphone touchscreen couldn't properly take the touches. But here the Lumia 830 seems to be doing a very better job and a very good job in taking up the touch response and responding to it. So the Snapdragon 400 with the Adreno 305 is already doing a neat job, but you can see that along with the graphics, the response of the touchscreen is pretty great. So this was the Dead Earth Triggerman gaming demo, and the last game that we will play here is the Dungeon Hunter 4. So this is another game which is pretty similar to the Dead Earth Triggerman game. So you can see that we'll have to keep pressing the screen and move around so that the game continues, but that is where you can understand how well the graphics are loading. And here the graphics are pretty much quicker than that we saw on the Dead Earth Triggerman game. So overall, all the three games played pretty well, and the main reason for that would be the optimization done by the game developers for these Windows Phone devices, and along with that the Adreno 305 GPU with the Snapdragon 400 processor and the 1 GB RAM. That combination does seem to be doing a pretty good job. So 1 GB RAM again can't be called totally enough, but still it isn't bad when you are talking about basic multitasking and gaming. So this was the gaming demo and the review of the Nokia Lumia 830 when you talk of the gaming. So do check out the channel PhoneRadar and subscribe to it for more videos. Thank you.